We all know that NBA fans are crazy for their teams, and today we're going to show you times that NBA fans have crossed the line at games, and we all remember this one to start us off. Russell Westbrook leaving the game gets popcorn dumped on his head by a fan, and he's not having it. I mean, a guy like Russell Westbrook, he's jacked. You got to have the whole security team, police officers, National Guard, everybody getting in to hold him back. And next up, you see a fan getting onto the court. And Russ, once again, getting disrespected. Yeah, fans love to disrespect Russ. We all know that. Personally, I'm not the biggest Russ fan either, but he's overhated. You got to admit it. This man is absolutely overhated. Shots at his kids, his wife. It's a little ridiculous at this point. Once again, we see the Lakers now. We know Russ is currently on the Lakers, but I don't think this clip is going to involve him. We see LeBron trying to get a fan tossed out or something. We know that fans have also been a little disrespectful to LeBron. It's easy to hate the GOAT just because, people love to hate the best. But, yeah, they're going to throw this lady out of the game. She looked pretty crazy. Next up, we got a diving attempt to get that ball back into play. And we see fans are getting into it with the players. It looks like Kyle Lowry getting into it with these Golden State Warriors fans. Playoff atmosphere, it's going to be crazy. But look at this. Looks like they're holding him from getting back into play, touching him a little bit. Yeah, you can't have that. Just leave the man alone. Let him play the game. And now we see a fan streaking onto the court. Yeah, Jamal Murray is a little confused. I would be too if I was shooting free throws and somebody ran away with my ball. Yeah, it's a little weird. Especially with that much time left in the game. I mean, this man came out of nowhere. You had 4 full quarters to do that, but you're doing it in crunch time now? Yeah, I wouldn't be having that. Next up. Looks like we got a timeout between Wizards and Sixers because we get a fan who thinks he's a player. Or she. Can't really see yet, but yeah, that can't happen either. Next up, Kevin Durant. Fans love to mess with Kevin Durant too. He's deleted his Twitter account like 5 times now. I can't blame him. People are constantly in his ear about everything. The whole cupcake era, all that. And no exception here. Looks like Kevin Durant, he's laughing it off, so he's learned a little bit. He's still giving them attention, though. And once again, we got Russell Westbrook getting into it with fans. People love to mess with Russ. Look at that. I mean, he retaliates a little too much, I think. I mean, sometimes you just got to keep your head down and keep moving. But this guy gets so much crap that it gets to be too much. Let's just say that. Next up, you see Blake Griffin getting the ball, stealing it for his team, and now they're pushing it up the court. And a stoppage in play because it looks like somebody might have tried to trip him. First off, that can't happen. Blake Griffin, here we go. You see him on the sideline. Let's get a little replay here in a second. You see the fan. He's standing up. He doesn't understand. He kind of looks like Steven Adams. I don't know if Steven Adams was ever a fan before he started playing in the league, but yeah, this dude looks like Steven Adams. And I think that's exactly what happened. He tried to trip him or something. You could see it off to the sideline, and Blake wasn't a fan of that. He's talking to him. Yeah, you can't stick your foot out towards an NBA player. First off, because you'd probably get your butt kicked. Second off, that's just not allowed. And next, if you see the three-point shot going in, and it's Dwayne Wade. Of course, Dwayne Wade, he's always gotten into it with fans. So, this is probably no exception. You see that. He's celebrating a little bit. Probably because they were in his ear as well. And we see Dwayne Wade once again, same game, fadeaway shot, hits it again. He's going crazy. Look at this dude. Who is this guy standing up with the headband? Who is he talking to? I mean, bring him out on the court if he thinks he can guard Dwayne Wade. Jeez, especially prime Dwayne Wade. Get out of here. What is he wearing, first off? He's got a headband and a whole dress. That's weird. That's a little strange. All right, so you see zoomed in right here. You see the spotlight. Look at what we're looking at. We see the water bottle go flying, nearly hits Kyrie Irving in the head. And look, I remember this whole situation. I think it was way, way, way overblown because a water bottle would not have decapitated Kyrie Irving. Look at this. They got him in handcuffs. I understand. Look, you can't throw a water bottle towards an NBA player. But that wouldn't have hurt him, dude. I mean, he probably gets so much contact within the course of a game. A water bottle hitting him in the head or shoulder or neck probably wouldn't have hurt him. I thought it was overblown, but still, you can't do that. Don't even put yourself in that position. Next up, you see LeBron and his Cavaliers timeout on the court because you see a fan is streaking. Of course. And once again, another fan streaking here. Kind of actually took the referees a second to realize that this guy wasn't a player. I don't really know how. But yeah, this whole streaking thing it's kind of a new thing with these players, or excuse me, these fans writing stuff on their shirts, storming onto the field or the court, whether it's in protest or because they're YouTubers. Most of the time they're YouTubers, but we have seen some cases of protest. And yeah, the coaches weren't having it. Once again, you see LeBron right here. We'll get another look at the streaker sprinting onto the court. He's dancing around. Yeah, it looks like this guy, probably a YouTuber, because it looks like the same dude. He's got something written on his shirt. Probably a challenge of some sort. It's kind of funny. Gotta have that every now and then. Next up, LeBron once again getting into it with the fans. And like I said earlier, it's easy to hate some of the best as LeBron getting active once again. Looking off towards the sideline, but he'll keep going. Easy bucket in the lane against his former Cavaliers team. It's probably a little easier to play when you don't have people on the sideline in your ear 24/7. I don't know. That might just be me. But yeah, you see LeBron is taking over now because he doesn't have to worry about fans talking crap 24/7. Especially during the bubble time. I mean, that was a weird era, but you know, there's no heckler, so it had to have been pretty interesting. But with that, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you haven't already. But on that note, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining.